K-Fam, it is Taylor, and it's summertime, guys. How exciting is that? So, I'm so excited it's summer. I'm actually leaving for Florida this Saturday, depending on when you're watching this. But I'm leaving for Florida, and I'm just so excited, and this week is makeup week. And I know I've done like a few videos actually that kind of involve like what my kind of daily makeup is. So I didn't really want to do that this time. I more wanted to like go over like kind of what I use. I'm actually not wearing any makeup right now, which kind of goes against the whole makeup week, but hey, whatever. I was actually planning on doing a makeup look for you guys, just like going over like what I do, but then I remembered that last week I literally did a makeup tutorial for you guys. So you guys are probably really tired of that, so I decided let's not do that and let's just kind of go through what I use for my makeup. So let's get into it. Okay, so I have my makeup right here on the side. So if you see me looking over here, that's what I'm looking at. So I honestly don't wear that much makeup. I think sometimes it looks like I do, but I really don't. But I also have eyelash extensions, and don't mind my nail, I just broke it and it's really upsetting. But anyways, I wear eyelash extensions, and so right now they're kind of sparse. I don't know if you can really tell, they're kind of sparse, and so I'm actually getting them filled, is what they call it filled, on this Friday. So in a couple days I'm gonna be getting them filled. So with eyelash extensions, it makes it so nice because I don't have to deal with mascara anymore or like fake eyelashes or any of that stuff. In fact, like I've kind of taken the opportunity since I have these now to really just kind of stay away from all eye makeup. So I don't do like eyeliner anymore or even eyeshadow, because it kind of makes it hard because they're very long and very curled, and so trying to like get around them and not bump them and stuff is pretty hard. So I really just kind of stick to face makeup and just like my eyebrows, and that's about it that I'm doing right now. Sometimes I'll take like a bronzer and just like throw it on my eyelid just to give it some depth and dimension, but that's really it. So I will just kind of show you what I do every single day. Actually, that's wrong. Not every single day. I don't do my makeup every day, but when I do my makeup, what I do. So I always start off with putting lotion on my face and chapstick just to give myself a really smooth and hydrated base. But after that has kind of dried and sat in my skin for a little bit, I like to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And it's just kind of like a clear, goopy consistency, but it's really soft. You put it on your skin and it's really soft. So I dot some right here, and then just kind of spread it all over my face. Let that sit for just a little bit, and then I go in with foundation. And the foundation that I use is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and it looks like this. And I am in the shade Olive. And I actually got this before summer kind of started, and I tan pretty fast, and so this has kind of become a little bit light for me, so I'm using just a little bit more bronzer just to make myself, you know, kind of get the actual color that I am, because it's an expensive foundation and I really don't want to go back and have to buy another one, and it's a little too late to return it. So I'm kind of in a pickle, but oh well. After that, I like to go in with my Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Medium Light Neutral. And I like it to be really light because I don't really, when I get blemishes, I don't actually put like concealer on them just because I feel like it makes it stand out even more. So I just put it just in little triangles under my eyes, and sometimes I'll just do like the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow just to give it a little bit of highlight. So I like it to be really light, and excuse me, and this is a really great concealer. I love the brush. It's very bendable and flexible and gives you a lot of ways to conceal. So after that, I like to immediately go in and bake my face. I heard of this like new like baking your face thing, and I was like, that's kind of weird. And then I had a photo shoot actually, and my artist did baking on my face, or baked my face. And throughout the photo shoot, usually you get like really like sweaty and gross, and so later in the day I checked my face just to see if there was anything that I needed to touch up. And usually I have very oily skin, and from her baking my face, my skin was like completely like shine free, like it was just completely matte and really looked the same. So ever since that photo shoot, I went to Ulta and I bought the NYX HD Studio finishing powder, and it's just white, and I just take that on this angled beauty blender, and I just pat that under my eyes like there, and then usually like my T-zone, and then sometimes my chin, because my cheeks don't really get oily. It's literally just my T-zone and under my eyes and my chin. So that's about it. Oh, I totally forgot to tell you what I used for the foundation and the concealer. So putting on my foundation, I just use this brush. It's the Coastal Scents No. 3 brush. It just kind of looks like this. It's like a buffing brush. And then I go in with a damp beauty blender. It's not damp right now, but I usually put some water on this, and that's how I put my concealer. And I'll usually just touch up around the edges because it sometimes has that bristly kind of look. So I do that. After I let my baking set for a little bit, this is the brush that I use to just take it off. It's just an artistry brush, and it doesn't even have a number. Oh, it's a blush brush apparently, but I don't use it for blush. So yeah, I just use that to take it off. Usually when my face is baking, I like to do my eyebrows, and as of right now, I'm using the Benefit Browsings, something like that, in the shade Dark. And I like it. I kind of figured out about myself that I like to do my eyebrows really, really dark. And so lately I've been trying to kind of calm down on my brows and just do them more natural looking. So there's two, I don't know if you can see, but there's two different little pots. And so this is like a gel, like a darker gel, and then this is like a powder, like a finishing setting kind of powder. So for that, I like to brush out my brows first with a little spoolie brush, and then I like to go in with this little angled brush for the darker like gel kind of stuff, and then this angled brush for the powder. And that's basically all I do for my brows, and that's usually after I do my brows, that's when I take off the powder on my face, and I go in with my bronzer. I don't do contouring. I know a lot of people are really into contour, but I haven't gotten into it quite yet. So I kind of use bronzer as a contour, which I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but I don't know. I haven't gotten into it yet, so maybe I will soon. But I've hit pan, and I'm really upset. So I'm just kind of using it sparsely, but I use it with this Coastal Scents No. 5 angled fluffy, I don't know, brush. And this is just the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I'm sure you guys have probably heard of that. Everyone uses it. So I use that. And then I just recently got into highlighting. I don't go too extreme on it. I know there's some girls like on Instagram that are like really good at it, and I'm not. So I just got into it, and my friend told me about this, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. And it just looks like this, and there's like 3 different shades to it, like this light shimmery, almost golden kind of, and then this light pink, dark pink, and then a bronzy kind of color. So I usually use this one just because if I were to use these ones, I would look very highlighted because it's pretty light for my skin. So usually what I'll do is I'll just use the dark shade for highlighting, and then the other three I like to just go in and just like highlight my brow bone, and sometimes I'll just pat some on my eyelid. And for that, I really only use like 2 brushes for my eyes now, since like I said, I can't really get in there too well and do eyes just because of the lashes. So I just use, these are Real Technique brushes. This is a base shadow brush, and then this one is the Deluxe Crease brush. So I just use those to get a look that I like, whether that's using the bronzer or the highlighter. I think it's kind of funny that I don't use like actual eyeshadow for my eyelids. I use like bronzer and highlighter. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But after that, you can't put mascara on the extensions just because it just messes them up and it gets them all gross. But I don't have them on my bottom, so I like to go in with my Benefit Roller Lash and just go on my bottom and just give it a little bit of oomph. And then I just like to brush out the extensions with this little brush they give you. It just looks like a spoolie brush basically, and you just kind of comb them out. And that's about it. I don't usually wear lip color. I've been told that I should because I have good lips for it, but it really bothers me. I don't know. I just don't really, it comes off and I feel like I can't eat or drink anything because then I have to retouch it and it just gets gross. And so I don't really deal with that unless I'm doing like an event or a shoot or anything like that. That's when I'll wear it. But for the most part, I just use Blistex medicated lip balm, and that's it. And that's just kind of my go-to. So that was my makeup look. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. I know some of the girls on this channel do some really awesome makeup, so what is that? Huh, I need to fix that. But anyways, I know some of the girls on this channel do some really awesome makeup, so be excited for that. Mine's pretty simple, so for all my simple, lazy girls, this is for you. Really easy. If you guys have any questions, leave them below and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. I am not a makeup artist at all, so I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up, share it, comment, like, whatever. I love you guys, and I will see you when I'm in Florida because I'm going to be doing a video there. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.